Pikuniku is back, everybody. It's about time. I think we can all agree. I've been looking forward to it. Fun game. And look what I learned how to do. Whoosh. Morph ball. I've had that ability this entire time, and I had no idea. After I taught myself how to swim towards the end of the last session, simply by pressing the one face button I had never pressed before, I decided to press it while running, and it turns out it does very useful things that are going to speed up the rest of this game. Which means we're going to be done with this short game even faster. Kind of a shame, but it will allow us to do things we could not do otherwise. Like, perhaps, the Toast Challenge. Jump in a lake and have a swim. That's right, we're going to the Worm territory, which we've never been to before. We don't know what their problem is. We've seen one worm, so we don't know their general vibe. We know they have a lake, and I guess Sunshine Inc. is stealing their water. If they were going for their natural resources, that would be the first thing they go for, because it's a lake. And we, of course, are the Resistance Freedom Fighters who are going to defeat Sunshine Inc. at every turn. Via sabotage. Because that's a thing you have to do in dystopian, hurtling towards apocalypse reality. Which is what Pikuniku is in, and only this fictional world. Don't worry about it. Metro's up and running. We fixed it at the very end of the last session with puzzles. So now we can shortcut to the valley or go to a new area. Perhaps multiple new areas. I don't know how many areas there are in this game. That sign might have said free money, buy now, 50% off or something. I didn't get a chance to read it, and the train has been in the way of it this entire time. Yes, this was a metro that was never activated. They built it and then abandoned it. And we have fixed it. Now we're using it for our own purposes. We'll make them regret their wasteful ways. Use their own tools to defeat them. Get a little boost from the avocado. I'm leading the whole crew. We have a 8-bit adventure game key that we need, eventually. It's gonna be hard to be a leader now that I'm faster than everybody. So, there's no lake. It seems to have been wiped out. I guess this is sand. I do like that our little friends are really into platforming and flipping all over the place as well, the way we have been the entire game. It's that fun, even the AI has to do it. There's the water. The robots have laid claim to all remaining water. No more for any worms. Need to meet the mother of all worms. Or at least this worm. Elevator in the cabin, need the key. Give it to me. You don't have it, do you? You're lying. I was gonna say, somewhere underground is where the key should be. We need to learn how to dig. Oh, with Pick Dug. Ah, this game. An endless delight. Digging is simply accomplished by pressing down. Which honestly feels more Minecraft than Dig Dug. Hello. Yeah, this is definitely not Atari difficult. They're not trying to steal my quarters. I seem to have infinite digging power. I'll go as deep as I need to. Why am I only learning about this ability now? I could have dug up the entire valley. Caused all sorts of chaos. Let's clean it up. Find this key. We found the key. That explains why the key was 8-bit all along. It was inside an Atari game. It is also a bit Spelunky-ish. But Spelunky has even more strict limits on how you can dig. You don't got a bomb, you ain't going anywhere. Unless you have a pickaxe, which is of very limited use. No time to lose, eh? We'll go into Sonic Spin Dash mode. And off we go. Whoosh. Music here is fantastic, as all the music has been. I don't know if I watched Psychedelic Eyeball's Let's Play of Spelunky. I know I watched his Let's Play of Super Meat Boy. I might have missed that one. Maybe I should correct that, because he does do fantastic work when it comes to incredibly difficult video games. So that's a very, very good fit for him. Seems like we're underwater now. They made a little elevator for us. I don't know why the worms have this elevator. Because they don't need it. But look at this. Show our friends a bug. Look at that. Everyone is enjoying bugs. Even the bugs themselves are enjoying one another. And are very pleased to do so. They are taking lessons from us, helping other species out, and helping one another. Those little 8-bit bug animations are not only the best thing in this game, but one of the best things in any video game ever. Fantastic all around. Spelunky is grotesquely hard. Just shockingly hard. I have it on Xbox 360. And I played many, 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 many hours, and I have never beaten it. I have beaten the old, like, free version. But yeah, Spelunky is a nightmare, and I'm not surprised that Psychedelic Eyeball would make it look easy. He tends to do that. That said, I do want to play Spelunky 2, which is, I believe, considerably harder than just plain old original Spelunky. And it has a lot of redundant content from the first game. But nonetheless, seems really cool. And someday I will try it out. But I don't own it right now, so I can't try it out. I'm in no hurry to own it, because it'll absolutely kick my ass. Hopefully in an amusing way. Deaths are very, very funny in Spelunky. Being overly successful in Spelunky is actually kind of a detriment. You're missing out if you're too good at the game. So you can do some hilariously horrible things to yourself. It's a surprisingly brutal game. This is going to be a timing puzzle of sorts. Push this up here and then run for it. So close. Oh, it like bounced down because it had so much momentum. We'll use that to our advantage. This is much easier than the water spout puzzle from last time that I got stuck on. The one thing I've gotten stuck on in this entire game. There it goes, and we're in. What do I do about that? Is there also, like... There might be other secret techniques that I'm not aware of. I shall have to press these face buttons every so often. See what happens. Thing really gives you the boot. Have deactivated robots, it appears. And a collapsed city. Now, I assume they're robots, but perhaps this is the species that Pink Cloud Man comes from. And they've been Pompeyed into statues here in their destroyed former home. Horrific implications. Let's give them a proper burial. They used to be nice. They were building that metro. Wanted to connect everybody. And then they awakened the volcano from beneath. And yeah, they got Pompeyed. It's considerably more morbid than anything else we've seen in this game. Bonk. I guess more morbid than the skull, even. Whose skull is this? We haven't seen any humans in this game. That's a very disturbing implication. Oof. At some point, maybe even humans existed in this world. They were Pompeyed first. I'll be sure to save that skull for you. You've now paid for it in full, so... Much appreciated. These folks are also friends with bugs. That's the ultimate friendship. When you can share cool bug stories. And watching cool bugs be bug friends with one another. Top tier friendship. I'm missing a plunger. There's a crack in the ceiling. I guess I gotta go for that. Somewhere up here. Oh. This doesn't help me very much, actually. This is the worst crack in the ceiling yet. Nice little chimes when you touch the lamps. Wonderful. Can I go through the pipe? The implication was that I could go through the pipe. Can I water the pipe? Unsurprisingly, no. Can I kick the manhole off? No, I could just duck down. I didn't need to press X at all. It gives you the X prompt, but all you have to do is hit the direction of the pipe. Mario style. Like this. Or like this? What? Combination of buttons here. What did I do? Okay, I figured it out. Might be thinking of the wrong X.
Detonator.
Because I am getting, Xbox controls on my PlayStation controller. Did that backwards. Which saved precisely no time. In fact, it was very slightly longer to do that. Let us detonate. Glorious. That's a little hole in the wall. With which to solve another puzzle. That's gonna have to be weighed down. That's a switch that moves that. Very good. But it is mutually exclusive with the weigh down switch. So we will switch that back for now. Go find something heavy. Drop it where it needs to go. I guess get this coin. Because you need the coins. As much as this game is a warning about where obsession with coinage leads, you gotta be obsessed with those coins. Get all the coins, give me the coins, I want the coins right now. Is the true message of Pikuniku. That seems like it's enough barrels. One would have done it. But why use one when you can use 10? Is my old saying. Look how far it's gotten me. Probably greater than halfway through, Pikuniku. Whoosh. Fast mode. Going uphill does not work great in fast mode. It's a good thing I put on the watering hat, though. So that I could find this secret coin. Love those coins. Gotta get them all. As the old saying goes. Oh, they tried to do our leg platforming tricks, but no such luck. Oh, pit of skulls. Excellent. Which solve our puzzles. Thank you, skulls. Is there anything skulls can't do? If there is, I don't want to know about it.
Nice cash. Nice.
Don't want to make a habit out of giving me a cheer for every skull that I find. I feel like there's going to be several more. But for while it lasts, yeesh, I will appreciate it. 2 barrels? Do we need 2 barrels? You have a contraption here set up to basically solve the puzzle itself, which is nice. No input from me required. Pick them. Pick them where they need to go. Now, they gave us 2. Only need the 1. I guess using the skull to solve it was the unintended solution, but functional nonetheless. It is true, a stash of skulls is going to elicit some kind of reaction. One can hardly be blamed for that sort of thing. Okay, this is a cutscene. I'm not in control right now. Oh, we found Mother. There we go. The Mega Worm. Wouldn't this whole place be flooded if the water from the lake was constantly pouring down here? Maybe these are aquatic worms that want it to be flooded. That would explain why they're apparently so close to the vent of a volcano. Because there are worms at the bottom of the sea near volcano vents, converting like sulfur into energy or something ridiculous. Very little is known about them, but they are known to exist at least. Okay. Define a poor lost worm. Our team's gonna sit it out. And the beast will find Ernie. Beast and Ernie. My favorite Muppets. Or Sesame Street characters. Technically Muppets. Muppet adjacent. Yep. You can only push your invertebrate body so far. Hey, a minecart. That should be weird. So I'll mess with that soon. For now, you found the computer developer worm. Was it like a computer worm? Is that what we're going for? That pun? Sort of a pun. No one really calls them worms anymore. That's a very, very outdated term, but it looks like they're working with very, very outdated technology.
Video.
Wonderful. I always wanted to try a video game. Now I finally get my chance. I guess we're gonna go play it, and then come back and review it. I remember where the console is. It's back in the village. Somehow he made an NES cartridge with like an Atari system when he does not have access to an NES himself for testing purposes. I question the quality of this product, but I will reserve judgment until I have played it myself. Really trying to avoid this minecart section, aren't I? This can only go so deep. I think I'm at the end before something happens. I'm gonna go play with the minecart. I think the game wants me to do that. If there are secrets to be found down here, we'll find them at a more appropriate time. Ernie might be in severe danger right now. There's no time to lose. Quite the minecart segment. Donkey Kong Adventure. Whatever that Super Nintendo game is called. Would be proud. Donkey Kong Country. There we go. I never owned a Super Nintendo. That's my excuse. There we go. It's just fast travel. I was on the right track all along, but it's a good thing I did that, because fast travel is good, especially when the entrance to the cave is collapsed. The only way through is fast travel. Anything up here? Oh, just dead end. There's been many of those throughout the game. We can make up to lost time here by rolling. However, detonator. Probably gonna need that for later. Huh. Is that Ernie? There we go. Ernie has been a glutton and has turned into a lime with a head on it. Well, we could probably help Ernie out. And swim in the toxic sludge. Worked out so well for our friend. Oh, look at the physics on this. Fantastic. So gloopy. Makes all sorts of horrible noises. Delightful. There he goes. Let's join him. Kick him to safety. Back here, Ernie. My new friend. Boot him right in here, and what is up here? Okay. A whole fancy system. We need to reprogram these switches to get Ernie where he needs to go. Oh, I squished him. Non-lethally, thankfully. Squish that. No, that's not good for me. But it's getting good for me. Got some up here. And boot him over. Beautiful. Yeah, that's delightful. And up we go. Through a system that seems specifically designed to move this specific character in that specific way. It's a good thing they implemented that puzzle specifically for our friend Ernie here. In case he were to gorge himself on poison water. Because indeed, that did happen. These worms are ready for anything. Literally anything. Now, we can cram him over here. We can water him. Nah, he's on an incline. There we go. Pour water on him. He didn't get to enjoy it though, because he's full of poison. No room for actually healthy water. Water is so healthy that it makes plants sprout out of the ground. No matter where you are, no matter how far from sunlight. We took the easiest method here, but now we need to activate this thing. Somehow. I see the switch. Did not see a way to get up there, but it must exist. Oh, we can use Ernie. Get a tiny little boost, and that's plenty. Get where we need to go. Doing tiny little flips inside a tube. Got a nice bottle of soda as a reward. Too invested to drink it now. Rescue mission must carry on. Plenty of soda when we're done. Position Ernie a little bit. Nice. Barely made that jump. We did it. Good work, team. Ernie, you made a fantastic platform. He wasn't always green and round, but he was always reckless. Beast saves the day again. Does Monster count as soda? Because I am obsessed with Monster. I even overlooked the fact that it comes from an evil Coca-Cola corporation. But that is definitely a non-standard soda. So, I like Mountain Dew. I like Pepsi products, actually. Most people shit on them. I prefer their Coca-Colas. Not me. I play a lot of D&D, so I drank a lot of Mountain Dew. I have positive associations, therefore, with Mountain Dew. Actually, a discontinued version of Mountain Dew would definitely be my favorite. Mountain Dew Throwback with real sugar in it. That stuff was fantastic, and they haven't had it for years. It's a limited edition thing in the first place. And the limits have reached their end. We'll probably never see Mountain Dew Throwback again. Check out this dance, though. That's actually really cool. Whoosh. I want to talk to this balloon worm. They like being inflated, as painful as it looks. Good for them. Back to the surface, fight the robot. It is true. There is all kinds of weirdness going on with these worms. Their biology makes no sense, but that is also kind of true of other subterranean worms. Annelids are very mysterious, which is why I named the stream The Mysteries of the Worm. Also a reference to a tome of forbidden knowledge from the Lovecraft universe and also Stephen King. De Vermis Mysteriis. I think it was referenced in Splatterhouse 2010, and that's the first time I ever heard of it. As much as I try to make myself sound worldly, most of my knowledge comes from video games and research thereof. Turns out you can glean a great deal of knowledge that way. I've done so. Can I go in this pipe? Why can I only go down certain pipes? Okay, the worms have inflated themselves into nice flying platforms. Our first profanity. I'm so proud of you, the beast. You finally learned to swear. The spider earlier on said damn. It's not the game's first profanity, but the beast has never sworn before. I fell. Immediately. X to try again. Drops us right back in. Excellent. Highly intuitive. Can I kick you? What's your deal? How do I fight you? Not like that. Should I climb the robot? It does not appear to have any hitbox whatsoever. So if I, like, jump on it, I'll just go right through. Whee! Had to find out, though. Couldn't spend my whole life in fear. Well, maybe I can kick it back. Nope. Robot changed its attack pattern right when I tried to be clever. Okay. Can't kick the water. I mean, obviously, you can't kick water. But no clues as to what we should do. Guess what we should not do. It should be a water jet. No. Trying to predict behaviors here. Okay, something's happening. Phase 2. Chase the water bot. Continue dodging. Just running out of ammo, I guess. Or get inside. That sounds fun. It's kind of funny, we avoided getting inside the last robot we fought. But now we want to, and indeed must do so. Close one. Our movement is generally pretty slow. So it is a little hard to dodge these water shots. They're pretty fast. But it definitely works. It's a satisfying challenge, which is still very easy. But I like this game being easy. I honestly wish more games were easy like this. It's not like insultingly easy or boring easy. It is appropriately easy. I suppose it is harder to sabotage robots and lead rebellions against corporations than depicted in this video game. But it's certainly not impossible to do those things. So that's a good message. Try it, and you might be surprised by how successful you are. Especially if you have the beast on your side. Should be hit number 3, and the longest boss fight we've had so far. Get that cloud out of here. The leader of the clouds. We've crossed the line. That was the last robot, except for the one that he's in? We already established the beast uses they, them pronouns. Cloud just misgendered me. Well, to be fair, the Cloud does know better. Gotta cut him some slack there. Okay, we have a captured sequence. You're right in front of a camera right now. I think the secret's out. Okay. Distract the robot. Pick the camera. It's just that easy. You'll come and defend their fellow technology. Yeehaw! We thought it was a worm, but it was a grasshopper all along. Don't break anything else, you say, huh? I think we're gonna break a whole lot. Now that we are inside your base. Killing your guys. That's the meme, right? From like 2002. Already found the X prompt. Yeah, this is Metal Gear Pikuniku. Pretty neat. The robot inside is moving as though it can see us, but it's not behaving as though it can see us. It just needs to move to the position that is close to us at all times. Seemingly by coincidence. Interesting that we're trying to escape the base. I figured we tried to, like, tear it apart from the inside out. Now that we have the opportunity to do so. But apparently the worms can do that at any time. They are having no trouble infiltrating this base. Hey, stealth segment. Hopefully we have some executions. James Earl Cash style. I think we could snap a neck or two. Probably won't be as satisfying on robots. Not thrilled with the fact that the thing lets out right outside of where the robots are constantly patrolling. I guess I should have done the math. Realized that it was adjacent to the other thing that I'd already been through. Stay elevated. Lucky for us, poor maintenance has made it possible to sneak past the remaining robots. Beauty lies in imperfection. A common robotic sentiment with which they all concur. So close. Actually could not arrest me, but was going to try anyway. This is the only thing in the game where you have to, like, hold the button rather than just tap it to activate it. Down he goes. You have all the time in the world to sneak past, but I tried to make the most efficient cycle last time. And accomplished quite the opposite. Still trying to escape. Hasn't changed our objective any. Robots that we probably cannot be seen by. Now this is making me think that Katana Zero is surprisingly getting a free DLC update. Very soon, actually. They haven't announced specifically when, but new content will be featured in the video game Katana Zero in the near future. I am on record as not being a fan of that video game. Entirely for plot reasons. I find the plot overbearing and kind of obnoxious. But the gameplay is very, very strong. Maybe I'll stream it when the DLC comes out. That was nice and easy. Just remember which little cells have robots in them. Off you go. Yeah, for the most part, Katana Zero is very, very well designed. It's a 2D platformer version of Hotline Miami. Oh, with exclusively swords, no guns allowed. The Great Eruption, eh? Intriguing. I mean, they've already destroyed most of the world. The resource extraction is not sustainable. So they don't need to doom things any further, but breaking that is very fun. Full credit there. Yeah, I wanted to sneak under there and break it some more. It's just that fun. This is the only piece that still has collision, and can't move it ever again. Great Eruption will certainly kill the worms. It'll probably kill everybody else, too. I assume it is that great. Killing everybody is kind of the opposite of great, though. Generally, that's the sort of thing to be avoided. Nice. This is another Katana Zero mechanic, where self-defense lasers are meant to block you, but can be used to defeat the enemies. Yeah, I would say there's now a high probability that I will be streaming Katana Zero at some point. And enjoying the good parts. Trying to overlook the other parts. Seems like if I hold forward while going up here, I might be able to get that present. Maybe. Sneak on in a little bit. I guess I'd have to turn it off. Turn it back on. That deactivates the laser. This gets me back in here. Let's try this out. Maybe if I... No, that's nothing. Yeah. It's a bit of a puzzle to it. Maybe I'll sort it out when I have more information. Wait for it. Just head back. That arbitrary point. For no reason. Don't even worry about it. That's right, robots will always try to get close to you when you are present. So, nice. And one remaining robot. We could probably... I was thinking we could lure it over here and then zap it. I don't see that working out now. Let's try finding the control switch somewhere. Oh, it's this. Whoosh. And then we go over there and we open that vent to find out where it goes. Deactivate that door so we can do other important stuff. Or activate that other door. Aha! I've solved that puzzle. It was very simple. Now we just hop in here. Up we go. Prize. Couldn't have gotten it any sooner. And now we have it. While we are continuing to progress through this very important, plot-relevant segment of the game, I will apologize for yesterday where I missed the stream. And unfortunately, there's like no way on Twitch to inform anybody of what the hell's going on at any given time. So, Pat was under the weather. Had a doctor's appointment that went poorly. Not like seriously poorly, just drained them pretty badly for the day. And I wasn't really able to slap together a replacement stream at the last second, so unfortunately we got nothing. I will make up for that with an extra stream tomorrow, which no one will watch, but it will result in a VOD that people might enjoy. My Saturday streams never get any traffic because Saturdays are incredibly busy. There are many other things to do. That is perfectly fine. I'm happy to do it for the VODs. That's how I ran my YouTube channel for many a year. Can't go through there yet. Hey. There's our foe. We're gonna drop down and snap his neck. He doesn't have a neck. He's invincible. There's Eli. I remember him getting kidnapped very early on. It's part of the plan for a perfect world. Citizens from Sunshine Town ought to be perfect. The robots believe imperfection is the truest form of beauty. A sentiment with which I strongly agree. As a creator of thoroughly imperfect things. Gotta be proud of those imperfections. You don't need some pink top hat clown telling you to be ashamed of them. They are indeed quite good. Okay. Eli got woke by getting kidnapped. Being sufficiently victimized by capitalism has brought him to our side. There is a laser immediately underneath these cages. I imagine that will help us to free the victims. We got a button. Oh, they're going to bisect Eli and take his brain out for power. Morbid. And the robots have a fuse on them and resources are inside. I don't know what that is. Some kind of energy creation scheme. But energy can be neither created nor destroyed, so who knows what's going on there. I've been through here. Still only have one spot I can go here. So let's solve more puzzles on this side. There remained a situation. Press these buttons. Let's just activate all the buttons. Let's see what happens. More buttons means more power. I assume. I played a video game before. Buttons are always good. Press every button. Every opportunity. Do not believe I had access to this. There we go. Freedom. I meant to say that as freed them. But the way I said it was also the word freedom, which was also appropriate. Hey, I guess we now make matter from nothing. Why not? Who needs physical laws of reality anymore? Honestly, nothing surprises me anymore. My high school education was so atrocious that one time we had a teacher ask, "What does DNA stand for?" And I said, "Deoxyribonucleic acid." And the teacher said, "Wrong. It's dinonucleic acid." And that's not even close to the most incorrect thing I was taught in high school, but Yeah. Anything I know to be a fact about science is up for debate. There is much more to learn in science. And I am unsurprised that we are learning more every day. Uh-oh. Sunshiners are not a great experiment so far. Robots with, I guess, brains inside of them. Obviously, they are closer to perfect than any other living thing has ever been. Worm is putting it together. Oh my god. This video game is, frankly, too good for this world. Yep. How did this little leaf person not understand that it was going to be bad? It was going to be very, very bad. Don't worry about you, egg. Keep on kicking. We can't kick worms, actually, which is a bit disappointing. They would make, like, floppy, bouncy appearances, which would have been really neat. Hello, Sunshiner. Sorry about your tortured existence. Every moment I live is agony. Push this on over here in a very non-awkward way. Hop on up to the ceiling. This is something I wanted to point out, the way the music dampens and changes its instrumentation slightly when you're in the vents. Something I always appreciate. Fantastic little detail. Always puts me in mind Banjo-Kazooie, and anything that does that is a success in my book. I guess I should mess around with that big door I opened. But I guess I'm not going to. Because this elevator is one way. Whoops. Kind of figured the big elevator would be the path to progress, but I figured wrong. I was told that I broke all the robots. I guess I broke all the harvesting robots, not all of the factory worker robots. Look at this. If this stuff weren't being used for evil, it would be truly impressive. Our friends smuggled themselves in. The onion, the avocado, and the pink one. We did good stealth for a little while. A very little while. This does seem awfully climactic. Seems like we are defeating the pink guy. Bowser style, even. The pink guy is likely the main villain of this game. It's true. How will you do it? Or how will you do it? The worm already figured this out. Then the corn. He loves corn. A perfect future for clouds and corn. Oh, this guy is Walt Disney. Walt Disney tried to do exactly this during his lifetime, and fortunately died halfway through the project. Because it was going to be a nightmare, cataclysmic dystopia. And he could not be dissuaded from making his City of Tomorrow. That's what Epcot stands for. The COT, anyway, is City of Tomorrow. I can't pull what the EP stands for, but yeah, it was absurdly evil. Because Walt Disney was an absurdly evil man. Oh, found the hole in the floor. Suddenly we're fighting multiple Dr. Robotnik robots crammed into one thing. On the subject of the evil Walt Disney stuff I was just talking about, watch Defunct Land. Probably every single episode, but especially the one about Epcot. Defunct Land is very, very, very good. Secretly, a very political show about roller coasters and standing in line. Two of the most exciting things in the world. If you are an amusement park enthusiast. Somehow this is floating above the ground now. Good thing though, because I do need all the area I can get. Yeah, if I were to recommend one video essay channel that anyone should check out, it's gotta be Defunct Land. It's extremely entertaining, extremely informative, and it constantly has messages that are highly relevant to our current worldly situation. Ernie's here to save the day. I feel like I know what Sargon is, but the less I know about that, probably the better for my fragile mental state. I also avoid YouTube recommendations. Very, very careful about curating them. The robots have discussed pay discrepancies. And that is about to bring down the Sunshine Empire from within. The robots agree among themselves. That ain't cool. This is why you discuss your wages. This game is full of messages. I'm spelling them out way too blatantly for a game that is already pretty blatant. There's no such thing as unskilled labor, Cloud. Working for exposure. They're hitting all the checklist. Yeah, I do have to constantly curate my recommendations. If you have not told YouTube specifically, never show me these things, they will show you all sorts of fascist garbage in an attempt to recruit you, because the algorithm just knows that it is pulling big numbers, inflated by all sorts of like Redditors and shit. It's a bad scene. BreadTube is generally more popular, but also BreadTubers tend to be pretty mixed people themselves. Like, a lot of BreadTubers are people that I would not stand by. So I tend to avoid them as well. Robots are on our side. Everyone's on our side. We have empowered ourselves by empowering everyone else. Now we're in a swan boat race. Okay, we can jump and avoid corn, and we must do so. You're probably better off without BreadTube. Technically, I'm a BreadTuber, though. My music review channel is... I've posted it on the official BreadTube Reddit in hopes of gaining some small amount of exposure. And it's gotten me a handful of views, so... Like, I'm literally and officially a BreadTuber. It is not something I'm especially proud of. But anything to get those videos a handful of extra views. And I have the hang of dodging this corn. Which means I should be doing something to switch it up. But no, it stays just a rhythm game. Fair enough. I guess we just follow until we reach our conclusion. My music review channel has a section of recommendations down at the bottom. So if you want video essayists that are good, that's one place to look. I have vetted them. I know them not to be scum of any sort. Any that I had even the faintest inkling of a negative opinion about, they have been culled from that very short list. And a bunch of them aren't political in any way, just make good video essays. If you need hundreds of hours of extra, well-edited videos to enjoy, that is one source. Check out. Corn is coming fast and furious. Okay, that corn went over my head. I tried to jump over it, and it's a good thing I hit the button before I hit the ground, because I would have jumped right into the corn. The secret is, you watch the corn cannon. If you try to watch yourself, you will notice the corn too late. And then you're already dead. Yep. Video essays are a very mixed bag. You can get some of the best videos on YouTube and some of the worst. Not even for message reasons, just execution can be very off. It's all over the place. Hey, a final boss. Check this out. This game ended up being like a BreadTube video essay, weirdly enough. But an adorable, extremely fun one. One kick. Off he goes into space. 0 G's to save the cloud. Oh well. Well, he's got his little buddy underneath his hat. We saw that at the very, very beginning of the game. Maybe that's still down there. And he can float forever through space. And have a good time. Or he's gonna go colonize space. He's been Elon Musk all along. Certainly evil enough for it. Hey, the ghost is here. Thank you for waking me, ghost. It has been a delightful adventure, wherein we have done legitimate good that I am proud of. Of which I am proud. The ghost has put us in a terrifying box. What is this place indeed? Apparently, the ghost is not going to answer the questions. Just listen to them. And even then, not for very long. That's true. There are some things left unsaid. And, the ghost wished we had a good time. And indeed we did. Ultimately, that's what matters the most. 2.8. Terrible GPA? Arbitrary score. Maybe it's 2.8 out of 2.8. We will assume that to be the case, since we do not know better. We did send him into space. Soon he will become the sun. And then we're all done for. But it looks like we have beaten Pikuniku in like 3 hours. I knew it was a short game. I was told 5 to 8 hours. 8 for 100% though. That said, we beat Pikuniku in about 3 hours. Even with plenty of screwing around and not knowing how to roll fast. Yeah, these definitely are not Japanese names. So it is not a legitimate Japanese game, as far as I can tell. But it is a very, very good game. Hey, Mr. Sunshine. You tried. You were a worthy foe. And now you're in space. Fantastic game. Reminded me of all my favorites from Tamara Corporation. Was very enjoyable, had tons of references. Cute bugs, the cutest bugs I've seen in a video game in a long time. And I've seen a lot of cute bugs in video games. Dog barks in the soundtrack. That gains further points. Laika in the special thanks. You know, every video game should have that as well. Where would humanity be without Laika? Honestly, I wish I knew because Laika was very poorly mistreated, but we do owe her a debt of gratitude. Anytime we have the means. Laika was I believe, the first animal in space. She was a dog launched in a spacecraft by the Russians. And as the first animal in space, the spacecraft was not adequately equipped to get her into space, and it certainly was not capable of getting her back out of space. She was sacrificed in hopes of making the space race go a little bit faster in Russia's favor. It was not a worthy sacrifice. Very, very sad story, but like I said, we pay tribute to Laika anytime we can, and this game has done so. It has paid its Laika tax. If you really want to fucking bum the hell out of yourself, Jonathan Coulton wrote a song called Space Doggity, a reference to Space Oddity by David Bowie. And it's about Laika. And it is very, very sad. Because Space Oddity is pretty sad. And it is fictional. Space Doggity is not. Yep. Laika deserves even better than F's in chat. Full on Big Boss salute. Couldn't agree more. Were we able to climb up here previously? And I just didn't think to do it. There's probably a lot of stuff that I didn't think to do. Yeah, there's a dead end up here. Couldn't mess with this earlier, but now we can. Entering some kind of a new flower world with an extremely zoomed in camera. And a duck. New bird type. New bug type. A pretty beach. Sand castles. I cannot harm. And crab. Go, crab, go. I'm rooting for you, crab. Swim on down. Somehow a cloud is on the water. And we reach the end. Seems like we should be able to climb this. And I want to put this beach ball up here and try and climb that. It is indeed smoke on the water. Hadn't thought of that. I don't think there's anything I can do with the lighthouse, or anything in this beach, for that matter. It appears to just be cute. Surely there's got to be a way to climb that lighthouse. Maybe that will be made clear later on. Ah, this is something all right, though. Nice. Feast at the beach. And if that's our only prize, it is worth coming here. But it does seem like there should be more out there. And maybe there is. Can't rule it out yet. What we can do is go and see what else we can find. I know for a fact I want to play that video game. And I want to complete the toast challenge. And I know what I'm hoping will occur when I've done those things. We will see if it actually does occur, though. Here's the scarecrow I made a long time ago. Still buried. But we saved most of the corn. From Mean old Mr. Sunshine. Yep. Sorry, Spider. We've apologized enough, though. Hey, popcorn. Popcorn is what we need to get these things. I think. We can't reasonably stack them up, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't need those 2 coins. Not 100% run. But I would like to get the percentage a little higher. It's true. I've worked at a movie theater. Popcorn is indeed all you need to bring everyone together. Especially when it is priced at $10 to $15 for a bag. Yeah, it would have been like fireworks. Beautiful fireworks. It was beautiful. But it ruined the book. And for that reason alone, lava is bad. Reason enough for me. We gotta find the video game. We gotta water the plants. I forgot about that. Oh, they grew anyway. From love. But there's one that didn't. Was not loved adequately. There we go. Okay. I guess we can now, climb the beanstalk and fight the giant. This is indeed a big flower. Check that out. Popcorn Fest. To celebrate the bass kickball tournament. It's surprising we didn't see more bass kick. I guess there was only one bass kick game in the entire game. And we played it, and we won it. I don't even remember what we earned for winning that. But I'm sure it was cool. Beanstalk takes us to this dirigible. What's your deal, dirigible? Who dares live so high in the sky as to try and avoid me? Nightmarish wizard. Hello. Whiz boy. It would be my pleasure to call you that, whiz boy. I think I can do that. Here it is. Well. There. That was easy. Yep. Long and arduous. The way I turned my background and then brought the tooth out. Some arms. Look at that. This is definitely not horrifying. That's true. Gold Tooth by Nothing Face. Definitely my favorite Nothing Face song from their early albums. And one of my favorite songs of any of their albums. I believe I've said on videos before that it was my favorite song of all time, and I use it as a internet screen name for many years before switching to Fiendly. So, yeah, anytime I see a gold tooth, that's obviously first thing that comes to my mind. Just making that reference alone was reward enough, but the addition of some bits with that is further reward. We get to enjoy the director's horrifying voice clip. It is a very good song. There's gotta be a way onto that particular cloud, because there's more platforming going on right over there. Look at it, platforming around. For now, though. Oh, check this out. Wonder if that canopy had been open this entire time. It could have bounced up all along. What have we here? There's one thing I'm mildly disappointed by, and that is I haven't gotten the achievement for finding all of the dancing bugs. Meaning, there remains at least one dancing bug somewhere in this game. Maybe I can find it here in the post-game. Maybe. I'd like to think so. Oh, these are eggs. I thought they were parts of the cloud, but there we go. Hatch the eggs. That's definitely a thing you should do if you find a nest. It wasn't me, or they're adults now. Hey, some birds are free due to our meddling. And we need to go find them. I assume they have scattered about the town, actually. I thought they might have scattered around the entire game, but there we go, there's one now. Literally just hatched. Already trying to make their way in the world. One more lost bird. Hey, they put up a nice swing? Check that out. I guess this isn't Eli? I forget Eli's color. I want to talk to Leg Day Man and his powerful swinging abilities. You think you know somebody. Aw, the robots are chipping in and demolishing people's homes. Delightful. Why are they demolishing these homes? Oh, because it's work. And they like to do work. Yeah, they just put a big hole in the roof of an otherwise perfectly functional house. Okay. This gentleman was worried that he might have been to blame for the island exploding. That's a sign of an anxiety disorder. To immediately blame yourself for cataclysms. Uh-oh. Can't be down here yet. I gotta wait for the bucket to save me. think we're going on like a swap quest. So as to acquire the remaining, what are they called? Apples. We are 2 apples shy of going into some kind of temple. Would the bird be all the way out here? Did the spider see a bird? Nah, I don't think. The blackbird's out here. So I know not where the blackbird is. Perhaps we'll find them, perhaps not. I'm just messing around a little bit. I love this game. And also I need to fill 2 hours. And also I keep falling down this hole. So I'm thrilled. Like, if I were playing this game casually and not streaming, I would absolutely still be playing it. And I would probably continue playing it for another couple hours here. If for some reason I need to jump my way up the rest of the way. Yeah, I'm happy to keep playing this game. They turned the mill into a popcorn machine. Okay, good. We found where the second bird is. That's the bird I already have. You spoiled the answer for the bird we had all along. I'm sure we'll find the first bird soon, though. Ooh, hey. One of the leaf people showed up here. Trading wood for popcorn. We got this whole deal. I don't suppose there's anything on top of the artist's house. I gotta go bother the artist as well. There he is. Found you. Yeah, they were both very close to the nest. Some adventurers. Bragging about setting out on their own. Barely made it 100 feet. There we go, we reunited the family. You know I can't help it. I gotta break those eggs. We're stuck in a but-thou-must cycle. Or maybe a Ocarina of Time. Would you like me to repeat this cycle? Because this is a bird we're talking to. Apple. One more apple and we can enter the temple. Whoosh. Gotta bother the shopkeeper again. Even though we bought out his stock. He's gonna have an even harder time propagandizing against us. Now that we literally saved the day. But he has nothing else to say. Same old Simply the Beast sales pitch. Which has lost its bite. Up, I'm on top of the painter's house. I need to be inside. Did we cure the painter's art block? Okay. No, we ruined the painter's very identity. We have a musician living one town over, so maybe not that. Photography would be fine. Stay in the visual arts medium. You seem to have an eye for it with your stuff that you've done. And nothing else going on back here. Same old art. Maybe we made his life better by beating him at art. Art is a game, and we won. I thought the NES was around here, but maybe it's the next town over? Let's check this house real quick. Did you have the NES? Or the toaster? Neither. I beat you at bass kick. Yep. You also have not changed your dialogue the entire game. I appreciate the dedication to the bit. So yeah, I guess this town is wiped out, and I misremembered where a lot of the stuff was. Let's head one town over. Getting there. I missed the boat. And the money. But we found a worm. And we find a bug. Oh wow. Secret hole in the wall. A water fountain. What's in here? I knew I should have fallen down instead of just taking the platform. We found a talking rock having tea. We ruined tea time. Sorry, rock. Look at that face. We have initiated an entire minigame. With a delighted rock. Was just waiting for tea time to be ruined for precisely this purpose. Found you. Still delighted. Look at that. Are you still gonna be in this town, though? Judging from the bird, probably. There you are. I see ya. Now, if I'm following the trend, the rock should have moved this way, because it has been moving towards the left, but this puts it outside of town. And I don't know if the rock would be comfortable leaving town so as to play hide and seek. So we will go upwards. Try and find any suspicious rocks that may be out there. Seems like we could have... Uh-oh, I'm down here again. Seems like we could have gotten all the apples before leaving the town for the very first time. I do believe that canopy would have put us in the clouds so as to find the blackbirds pretty early on, and I simply didn't think to do it. And that hide-and-seek rock has been there the entire time, definitely. I just never checked. My platforming skills were too good. I had no reason to head down there. Zero rocks hereabouts. Rock in the clouds, maybe? There he is. Found you. We do need to kick him in the face in order to win the game. Bam. Nice work, Rock. Beautiful. Pleasure playing with you, Rock. I gotta see what else he has to say. Maybe we can get that exaggerated smile to show up again. There it is. We made an everlasting friendship. And we accrued quite a debt. Someday we'll pay back the tea set we destroyed. Let's see what's in the temple. I'm gonna guess another platforming challenge, akin to the toast level that I did not complete earlier. This stream might end up going long, even though I beat the game within an hour. There's just so much extra stuff to do. And I am inclined to do a lot of it. Here we go. Just gotta press square. And it chucks apples in there. There they go. The big stone head loves apples and must be fed. I have to wonder what was at the bottom of that elevator that I opened up and then went the other way towards the point of no return without realizing it. If it turns out that's where the fifth and final bug was, that would be devastating to my emotional state. Not really, but that would be a bummer. I think we can all agree. I probably wanted to catch that swing when I had the chance. Don't know why I wanted that coin, but perhaps the only reason to come down here is additional coins. There's not really much of anything else to spend coins on. There's one thing in the shop in the forest. And I think we already have enough to buy it. But it is fun to do these challenges. Uh-oh. I got trapped. There we go, switch is active. Frog's ready to teleport us out, meaning we hit a checkpoint. Almost deathless so far. Bit of a puzzle this time. Yep, that has to be held down, but I don't know where the other button is. Oh, right here? No, that doesn't count. If I jump up here, it just bolts me towards the door. Where is this other button? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Therefore, jump over here, bounce it all around. Delightful music. There's a good reason to go through like every little secret area, which is the music. And there might be a bug. It stays right there. We should be able to kick it through. Kick it. Beautiful-ish. Semi-beautiful. Picking low didn't work. There we go. Just sort of bad luck that I couldn't get through there. Now everything's active. Good stuff. Pick down another rock. Test whether or not we know how to press the circle button, which we do now. Additional coinage. What is up here? Something. Nice, simple platforming challenges. The platforming mechanics are very solid in this game. Very simple, It's no Celeste, but still very satisfying and fun. Did we win? Looks like the temple's over. There seemed to be a corner that I didn't go into. But we did get a new mask. Scary. Significantly less creepy than the arms we have, though. There I am. Bottom of the ocean. Gonna get the lens of truth down here. But first, gonna escape the well. Head to the next town where there should be an NES cartridge and toast to engage in further platforming challenges. And then the stream should be done. Still won't be 100%, but it'll be relatively close. I do believe we will have seen all of the major unique content at that point. Apparently, though, I read one of the reviews, and one of the challenges toward 100% in this game is like on par with the Gravitron from the letter V 6 times. V. I think that's what it's called. But like just a ridiculously difficult platforming segment. Much more difficult than you would expect from the video game Pikuniku. So maybe we'll find that, but according to the review that I skimmed, the person who did it took about 3 hours to complete it once. That I'm not going to stream. I've been up there. There was a bug inside that little area there, the cracked wall. However, I do need to climb up and go around. It will not let me out of here if I don't do that. Climbing. Like a seasoned pro. Maybe this is Celeste after all. Certainly climbing like it is. And down I go. I'm also falling like it's Celeste. Because that's what I'm best at when I play Celeste. Plummeting. Did I go over here? I assume I did. Just holding the X button. Does not grab onto grappling hooks. You do have to hit them when the grappling hook becomes highlighted. For added platforming challenge. Very similar to how it works in Salt and Sacrifice. Because there's only so many ways that grappling hooks can work. And this is one of the common ways in 2D platformers. Kick that open now. Do this puzzle again. I don't think I would have needed to. But I missed a very easy jump. There we go. Acorn saves the day. Rumble blocks, eh? Gets me some extra coins. And the puzzle's still solved, so off we go. There's something up there. Yeah, where's this cloud lead? Sam's Potteries. I already vandalized Sam's Potteries. Sorry, Sam. Pretty sure I checked out that little corner. Yeah, that's how you get back after acquiring the watering can. because the path back becomes blocked. I'm remembering. So many wonderful memories around Pikuniku. Fix the subway. Everyone gets to visit the lake. That is also another very controversial political thing, is public transit, bafflingly enough. Specifically in San Francisco, they like to lock off the rich parts of town from having any access to public transit, so that poor people cannot go to the rich parts of town at all. They're only accessible via personal vehicles, which many poor people cannot own in the absurdly overpriced San Francisco area. Generally, in fact, the whole reason we have our reliance on personal vehicles was as a campaign against public transit, which was once, like, the thing. I mean, we all know about America's history with trains and stuff. They used to be everything and everywhere. Now it's a pain in the ass to get a train to go down the street. I live near the Metro North line that goes right into New York City. One of the biggest and best maintained of the public transit train lines in the country. And it's still nightmarishly mismanaged. Difficult to use. Took me many a year to master it. And these glasses are causing further issues. I mean, neat and all. A little much. I don't think I'm gonna wear these glasses very long. Let's bring back the cool shades. It's been way too long since I wore the cool shades. Toast. We'll defeat you, Toast. I am adequately cool for Toastopia now. You're gonna regret challenging me. It is you who shall perish. Love this music. This might be my favorite track in the game. A game where I have liked pretty much every single track a lot. So here's where I got locked last time, because I didn't know about the circle button. I will never again be bested by not knowing how to press one button out of 4. Right about here. Close one. Didn't get me, though. Nice try, Toast. But you're toast. Yeah, this is not going to be super easy. Went a little too fast. Check that out, though. Super satisfying. We got a Toast boss fight. Of sorts. Toast is gonna lazy chase me, while I do more platforming. So far, this is much easier. But they're locking me into slightly slower situations, which allows the Toast to catch up. Still have a bit of an advantage. Close one. Thought I was gonna get through this whole sequence deathless. set it all up a little too slowly. They didn't reset where I put the box, though. So I will lure the ghost toast all the way over there, land on the box, climb to freedom. Here we go. Now we're a welcome guest. Trapped forever in the toast realm. Until we kick the broken socket. We're gonna turn you back into bread. I think. Pretty sure that was our goal. I guess all we did was walk across the room and knock the plug out. Okay. Maybe there's gonna be a prize waiting for us outside. That happens sometimes. Do a challenge, and something new appears. However, no. Must have just been for an achievement. It was fun enough. Wouldn't mind having a trophy. But you know. Pikuniku gives and Pikuniku takes. You just gotta enjoy the ride. This is definitely the Atari house. This guy ate all the coins. Lemony. You still selling merch? Well, you're stuck. So, you're your own best customer. Let's play a video game. Inside this video game. What else was in this house? A furnace, and that's it. Okay. Don't press circle. For all my time spent learning to press circle. No. So X causes us to bump the ball a little bit. I think it's easier if we just do this. It's like Breakout. Sort of. With no blocks. Breakout without the bricks is certainly a game design choice for a random worm to have made. Now, the worm did want a review of this video game. Maybe we can go back and tell the worm what we thought. Doesn't seem like I'm going to beat my high score. It is pretty insurmountable. That might be the world record, actually. Oh, if you hit X to bounce the ball, you don't get stunned. If you just let it bounce on your head, you cannot move left or right for a short while afterwards. Which was part of my problem. This is much easier now. Still not perfect. For me. I was never good at Breakout, so... Not surprised I'm also not good at this. I'm guessing 50 is the goal. I'm satisfied getting into the 20s. Do you review video games? Are you the angry gamer leaf? Nope. You're the weird coin eater who rides on my head for a little while. Bees. And this area that we've been through before. Now let's take the train over to Wormtown. I'm pretty sure the game dev lives right on the other side of the minecart. Although we've been encouraged to go to the dance club several times now. While we're here, live it up. Hey, the artist is here. And drunk. Down you go, artist. I'm sure you'll get up eventually. Hey, a prize, though. A toast prize. How did I miss this earlier? Robot got cool jeans. Pants. Maybe I should try pants. The beast might be too cool for pants, though. Can't rule that out. Oh. That's a sort of dance. This guy's still saying dank party. Still killed that robot. You weren't here before, though. Yeah, nothing new. I don't know why I was encouraged to go to the club. Because nothing has changed. Just dancing on the corpse of the robot we bested. Okay, off to the Wormtown. And then we'll probably wrap this up for good. You can tell how hesitant I am to put this game down. Very, very enjoyable. This guy lives on a ball now. Lucky him. Like I said, more games should be this easy. Focus on fun first. Throw in challenge afterwards. And perhaps make it optional. I enjoy difficult games. A lot of my favorite games are very difficult. I definitely have a soft spot for super easy games as well. Has the big wall been collapsed? I think so. This poor creature is trapped, but can never drown. So, in limbo. There are plenty of very difficult games that have, like, easy modes. But I prefer, like, having one intended difficulty. And just making it the best experience possible. And sometimes that's very hard, and sometimes it's nice and easy. Most video games tend towards the very hard. And it gets tiring to put that much investment into every game you play. Maybe shoot for like 50-50. Easy games and hard games. And right now we are wildly oversaturated with hard games, thanks to the popularity of Dark Souls. Maybe there will be a swerve back in the other direction. For a little while, at least. But what I plan to play next week is a pretty difficult game. It's gonna be Castlevania: The Dracula X Chronicles. Finally. That is a remake of Castlevania Rondo of Blood. And it's very weird. I think it has better features than Rondo of Blood, and I'll be playing it with save states. So, it should be fine, but it will certainly be pretty difficult in a lot of ways. Ernie is like permanently ruined by his experience. But still in good spirits. Happy to help. There we go, that's the worms. They don't have any prizes for me. Maybe if I went back to the volcano village, I'd be able to find that last bug. But also maybe not. And yeah. I don't think I can even go back to the volcano village. So at this point, anything I've missed, I've missed. That's that. I agree. We will have our party. That is Pikuniku. I already committed to it, so tomorrow I will stream something. Maybe more speedrun practice, a roguelike. Something fun. Something probably more difficult than Pikuniku, but will be more adorable, more entertaining than Pikuniku, and have a better message than Pikuniku? Unlikely. Because this is a spectacular video game. Head back to the main area here. But there we go. Thank you for joining me. And enjoy this beautiful, cool world with the Beast. Hope you like this game as much as I did. And I hope you have a good one. See you for more streams soon.